Hi again, YouTubers. So this is kind of a redo video. You might have seen a video pop up last week, I think it was, that was my best of hair care for 2013, and then it disappeared out of your feed possibly. And that is because there was some sort of issue between the time that I edited the video, uploaded it, it played fine for me, and then when it actually got like processed through YouTube and posted, it all of a sudden everybody was having a playback error, so nobody was actually able to view it. So that being said, I'm kind of sort of redoing the whole thing. And hopefully I'll get everything. First thing I'm going to talk about is shampoo. The shampoo I have been loving this year, loving, is by Orbe. And now I'm going to explain this to you guys. I had two of them. Well, I have two of them. I had one that was for beautiful color, which was the first one that my hairdresser suggested to me because I do have colored hair. And sorry, my hair is up today. Last one I had my hair down for best of hair care, which would make sense, but today my hair is up. It's just that day, and that's how things worked out. Sorry. But as I kind of used that, I didn't really feel like it was making much difference with my color. So I decided to try the traditional one that they carry for brilliance and shine, which is what I tend to look for more so in my hair. And my hair doesn't fade color-wise very much, so it's not a big deal. This is what it looks like. The package itself, these things are 8.5 ounces. They are fairly expensive. They're actually very expensive. Let's not lie, not fairly. They are very expensive. However, I will say this. One bottle, I got this bottle 3 months ago, and it has lasted, and that's a small bottle, it has lasted me 3 months. That is really impressive. You literally only need a quarter size amount of this, and I've got a lot of hair. I mean, I've got a lot of hair. It is long, there's a lot of it, it's fine, but there's a lot of it, and this stuff is amazing. It lathers great, it really makes your hair wash clean, it is just amazing. I will put links for the companies of these, and for the majority of these products, I would not suggest buying these things online, just because you never know what you're gonna get. And honestly, well, there are a few that I buy online, but I will mention those if I do. But for the most part, anytime you are purchasing, the majority of my hair care is higher end hair care, and anytime you are purchasing that, you want to try and purchase it through a salon, because you are insured to get the actual product that is there, you know, or that it is supposed to be. A lot of times when people have ordered online, they've said products have been, this is just what I've heard, have been watered down, they've been ready to expire, things like that. Like, don't buy these. Some of these products can be bought at like CVS and Walgreens. I know it's easier, but I personally would not choose to do that, simply because you want to make sure you're getting like the right stuff and it's not going to expire on you or anything. Not that traditionally hair care has an expiration date, but I guess from what I've understood, it's kind of at the end of its shelf life, so to speak. So I also use the Orbe conditioner for brilliance and shine, same one. I did have the other conditioner. Now the conditioner, again, does not, it is super expensive, but it does not last me as long as the shampoo. I went through 2 bottles of conditioner for the 1 bottle of shampoo, and this one is 6.8 ounces, and you need more of this. Just because I really need more of it. I would say probably 2 quarters worth is what I use, maybe a little bit more than that, because I've got to get it through my hair. I've got to get all the knots out and the tangles and things like that. But this stuff, after I like comb through it, it is like the softest my hair has ever been. It's amazing. I love that. The next thing is something that I, again, tried right around that same time frame. Originally, a sample size was sent to me, and it is the Kerastase Cement Thermique heat activated reconstructing milk for brittle damaged hair. I don't know why I always stutter on the brittle part. This is what it looks like. The packaging is very simple. It just has a squeeze tube top. It has the most amazing smell I think I've ever smelled. It's just, I don't even know how to explain it to you. It is amazing, amazing. I have gone through, in that same probably 3 to 4 month period of time, I've probably gone through 2 of these. Again, you only need about a quarter size to do all of your hair, which is awesome. I love this stuff. I can't say enough about it. I buy it in the multiples when I buy it because Kerastase is hard to find around me. Next thing, we're going to talk about root boosters, root lifters. Okay, now the first one that I have used forever and a day, if you follow my videos back to the very first sets that I did of hair, I have always used this, and it is Redken Guts 10, and it is a root targeted volume spray foam spray mousse, and this is what it looks like, and it is just a simple aerosol spray. And you put this, I simply part my hair on both sides, like on this side, and I spray it in that line, this side spray it in that line, and then I kind of move it back and put like 2 sprays on the top of my head. And I do that to give myself that extra little bit of volume at my crown of my hair. The other thing that this does for me is this allows me to go through 2 days, possibly 3, without my roots getting oily as well. This doesn't just give me volume at the roots. This also helps control oil for me, which is amazing. I really do love that. I've used it for years and years. Recently, I did get the Kerastase Lift Vertage, where is it? Root Uplifting Gel, medium hold. This is what it looks like. It has a pump to it. This you only need about a dime to a quarter size. This I keep in my travel bag simply because obviously way easier to throw this in than this. So love that. Next thing I do, if my hair is feeling kind of like it needs that little bit of extra shine, or the ends feel a little bit, you know, rough or brittle or anything like that, I don't know where the lid to this went. I use the Kenra Platinum Silkening Gloss. I buy this one, I buy the Redken and this one at Ulta. Ulta does not sell their, what is it? Professional hair care, I guess they consider it, online, but you can get it in their stores. So the Kenra Silkening Gloss smells like strawberries, just a typical little pump. It literally, you don't even need a dime size just to do, and I just put it on my ends, and it's just really, really amazing. It gives that extra little softness and that little bit of shine to it, and it's beautiful. Before I blow dry my hair, now I do not blow dry my hair every time I wash it. So a couple things is, one, when I'm washing my hair, let's say at nighttime, and I'm just going to let it dry overnight, I use the Kenra Silkening Gloss instead of this next product. I put a little bit more than that dime size. I probably put about a nickel size through my hair and let it dry overnight. On the days when I'm washing my hair during the day and I'm blow drying it, I always put this in before I blow dry my hair. The Kenra Platinum Blow Dry Spray Advanced Thermal Protectant. This stuff is amazing. It's just a typical like pump, and it makes my hair dry faster and easier. It doesn't tangle. It is smooth. It is silky. It is so easy to brush through, and I swear it makes it dry faster. I wonder if yeah, it does actually say that. It reduces blow dry time up to 50% and provides intense heat protection. I really, truly do believe this makes my hair dry faster, which when you have long hair or a lot of it and it's a pain to dry, this is worth it. Kenra, again, at Ulta. Unfortunately, prices on these are going to be really hard to tell you because you need to kind of find them, you know, at salons and things like that. All right, next thing, if I'm curling my hair, let's go to that. I have one of 2 items. If I am looking for a curl to last me probably 2 to 3 days, we're just kind of touching it up. Like, these are second day curls. I don't know if you can see them, how well you can see them, but these are second day curls. And when I did my hair this time, I used the Kenra Hot Spray Firm Hold Heat Protectant Spray. It's called the Hot Spray 20. And this stuff is by far the best heat and curl spray I have ever used. It literally helps the curl stay. It is amazing. The curl does not move. It just really, I spray it on, and everybody does this differently. I spray each piece before I curl it. It makes an amazing, amazing, amazing difference. Now, if I don't want that curl to stay as defined, if I just want a little bit looser of a curl, or if I plan on brushing the curl out after I've curled it, then I use the Paul Mitchell Hot Off the Press Thermal Protection Hairspray. And this one is an aerosol pump, just typical aerosol. And this one is more for a softer curl. And as I said, if I want to brush it out, that one's way easier to brush out than the hot, what's it called? Hot spray. I always want to call it Hot Tools, but I know I'm wrong. I tend to, oops, when I have curled my hair one day and then the next day I get up and I'm going to either leave it down or whatever have you, before I brush my hair out, I take my brush and I spray the Moroccan Glimmer Shine Spray for all hair types. This says for stylish use only, not for resale. I got this in one of those like New Beauty test tubes, and it's a full-size bottle, 3.4 ounces. I've since purchased another one, and it is amazing. This bottle has lasted me probably 2.5 years, and I still have that much left in it. So this stuff, I literally put one spray on the brush, do one side of my head, one spray on the brush, do the other side of my head. It helps those curls kind of stay in, but it also leaves them soft without looking frizzy or crazy. And it's just amazing. I have used just a traditional brush for years, and now I have been using this Tangle Teaser, sorry, and it doesn't tease your hair. I think it tames it more than anything. I have been using this now. I don't use this when I'm going to curl my hair because it's kind of hard to pick up a piece and brush it out with this. I use a traditional brush, but I use this on my in-between days. I use it to smooth my hair down. I just think this thing, you can buy it at Sally Beauty Supply, is amazing. All right, the days where... last couple things. The days where I am not going to wash my hair the night before, I always know if I'm going to get up and wash my hair or not the next day. I put the Lush No Drought Dry Shampoo, grapefruit and lime scented, oil absorbing powder to freshen your hair. I put this just on my roots, everywhere on my roots, and kind of shake it in, and I don't brush it out, and I tie my hair up and I go to sleep. And the next morning I get up and I brush that through my hair, and it has absorbed any oils that kind of came up throughout the night. I have had this for over a year, and I have barely gotten into this. Now I will say my only issue with this is I hate this thing, like the little, I wish it had like a shaker top. That's my only issue with this. And actually, I think I might try and find a container and put it in that has a shaker top. I've been thinking about that lately, but I haven't seen one anywhere. But I do that. And then if I'm like at the gym, I jump in the shower. When I get out of the shower, I put a little bit more of this in my hair. It has worked for me. I haven't had any issues, and it works really great. Another thing that I use on my, actually I use this all the time, but I also use it on my in-between days. It makes a huge difference. Is this one is a more expensive version, but I do have two in an upcoming haul that are less expensive versions. This is the Unite Expandidust Volumizing Powder, and this is what it looks like. It's a small little container with a like shaker top, kind of like I was talking about. And literally, if you watch, I hope you can see it. That is all you need to do a little area. Like that's each area. So the same spots that I talked about with the Red King Guts, I kind of go through and part my hair, and I put this there, and then I put it at my crown, and then up here a little bit, and then I put some on the sides and some in the back, okay? And I do this most days at the gym when I am on that second or third day hair. This really helps with kind of keeping the oils at bay and kind of keeping that clean scent so your hair doesn't, you know, smell gross or whatever. Also, when I get done at the gym, I jump in the shower, I put this stuff on my hair when I'm not washing my hair, and then I also roughly blow dry my hair, which makes a big difference, because that helps this stuff kind of kick into absorbing any, you know, oils or water or anything, sweat, whatever it might be that gets on you. But back to this. I put this on my hair to give myself that volume on those days in between so my hair doesn't look flat. It also works amazing for that like bump up type look. If you want to kind of bump up a ponytail, maybe you can see it from the side. If you want to kind of just get a little bit of volume at the top of your head without teasing your hair, this stuff is amazing. There is one that is sold at the drugstores, like that Got to Be brand, I think. And I have one other that I'm trying out. I had the Got to Be one, but I think I left it at my other house. So I do have another one of those coming up in a haul, and another brand that I'm trying as well. But this stuff really just, any of these volumizing dusts, I don't think, my personal opinion, it does not have to be expensive. This is expensive. Those other ones you can buy for like $7, you know, at drugstores. But it just really gets rid of any of that excess kind of maybe dirty look. It gives you a clean feel. It gives you that volume you want, and it just looks very nice, and I love it. The hairspray I tend to grab for, I don't use hairspray very often, but when I do, I use the Sebastian Shaper Plus You can buy this stuff nowadays pretty much anywhere. And I know I said don't buy salon items at the drugstore, but I feel like this is one of those ones that isn't as much of a salon brand anymore. Is Sebastian still even a salon brand? I don't know. They sell it at Ulta too. I do pick it up there. I think this one was from Ulta, but it lasts me forever. Typical aerosol top, and it does last me forever because I don't use it very often. Last thing I do want to touch base on that was a huge thing for me for 2013. I'm so used to saying 2014 now, is conical wands. Any type, and the best ones out there I have found are the Bellissima and the Numi ones. This one is a 4-in-1, the one where you can actually take it off and replace the different ones. I think that is your best option to purchase one because you get all the different, sometimes it's hard to click in, you get all of the different options of different ones you can try, and you can, you know, switch it up and figure out which one works best for your hair type or, you know, whatever have you. And they're just amazing. They heat up amazingly. They hold the curl better than any curling iron out there I've ever tried. I personally like the tapered one. See how this one starts a little bit thicker and goes down a little thinner. I also like the straight ones, but that one is probably my all-time like most grabbed for, the tapered one. So that is my best of hair care for 2013. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have any other questions, and thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.